Hi guys, I'm back with another video, and this time I would like to talk about using oak bark for your hair. This easy recipe would suit someone with dark hair. It's not suitable for light or blonde hair, unfortunately. It is especially great for someone who colors their hair naturally with henna, as oak bark gives your hair a reddish-brown tone, so it can be a good idea to use it in between your full henna treatments. A little bit of a background. Using herbs is not new to me. As a child, I had long hair and I had quite a lot of hair. I think the first time that my hair was ever cut was at around 7 years old. My mom used to do egg hair masks for me and always rinse my hair with herbs. My hair grew very long, so she says she can't really recall what herbs she used exactly, but she would buy any of the herbs that were available and use them. As I learned later in life, a lot of herbs are beneficial for internal use or if used externally for hair. This is something that really excites me, and I've been on a journey to learn more about various herbs in the past several years. As I grew older, I wasn't very nice to my hair at all. I experienced a lot of breakage, split ends and dryness. My hair looked pretty bad unless straightened with an iron. And there were times where I straightened my hair several times a day. Can you believe it? I had this thought that wavy hair is not cool and I need to have pin straight hair in order to look beautiful. It's been many years now since I stopped using iron on my hair. My hair care is different now. If this is something that is interesting to you, I would be happy to share my favorite products and also share more recipes of herbal masks and rinses that I'm doing. It's a learning curve, and what works for you on a certain day may not be as effective on the other. So I try to examine current state of my hair at any given time and try to provide exactly what it needs. Back to the oak bark. Yes, so it has coloring properties for the hair. It's great for oily hair type, but be careful though, oak bark can be really drying. I have heard that it can tone gray hair as well, but you need to be consistent with applications. This is something I'm currently experimenting with. Apart from that, oak bark is good for strengthening hair roots. It makes your hair stronger overall, helps to fight hair shedding, and gives your hair a beautiful shine. There are many vitamins and micronutrients in this bark. You can Google it for more information. It's recommended to use oak bark 2-3 times a week on clean hair to see results. However, I can't stress this enough. If you have dry hair, try to use oak bark as part of your other hair masks. Add several spoons of oak bark tea and see how your hair reacts. So what I do, I put 2 teaspoons of oak bark in a container and I fill it with boiling water. I let it sit for several hours and make sure it's cool enough to use. Room temperature or warm is great. If it has cooled completely, just strain the tea and reheat it gently to get desired temperature. You would apply this rinse after you shampoo and condition your hair. There's no need to wash it out. As you can see, my hair have this vibrant red tone to them. This is how they look in the sunlight. It's too early to say how it colors grays. All I can do is use it consistently and then maybe do an update video later on. Each strand kind of feels coarse, very strong, definitely on the dry side. So what I do sometimes is spritz my hair with aloe vera juice as a leave-in. Oak bark is said to combat hair shedding as well, so I'm happy to keep using it. If you really want to avoid the dryness, then spritzing this tea on roots only can be an alternative for you. For me, I kind of like the strength it gives my hair, but I'm looking into enhancing this recipe by mixing in with other herbs. And this is how my hair looks in the shade. Not so red, but there are definite reddish tones. Oak bark promises to give you kind of chocolate reddish tone. Again, the results would depend on your original color. Also, if you use both henna and oak bark like me, they kind of complement each other. And oak bark could be a potentially interesting solution for in-between full henna treatments. Lastly, I thought I would add a bonus recipe for you. These are the proportions that I worked out recently, which work really well for my dry hair type. So this is something you could try if you'd like to use oak bark rinse with similar benefits, but make it less harsh on your hair. For this recipe, I take 3 teaspoons of oak bark, 2 teaspoons of marshmallow root, put them into a container and fill with boiling water. Again, same as in previous recipe, I let it sit for several hours. Strain and then it's ready to use as a final hair rinse. Marshmallow root acts as a natural conditioner. It provides slip to help detangle wavy and curly hair. It's high in plant proteins, so it nourishes conditions and promotes hair growth and luster. It's great for dry hair, so that's why I'm adding it to this recipe variation. What do you think, guys? Have you ever tried oak bark on your hair for coloring or strengthening purposes? Let's get the conversation going and share our experiences in the comments section. See you in the next video.